Starting up everything. I already started the recording so I don't forget it. And then this and this. Give me audio, please. Hello. Hello. Perfect. So the overlay hasn't started. Ooh, look at this. My hands. I chose a different setting of the camera. It's a bit strange, to say the least. I feel like I took LSD or something like that. Okay. Creator Studio Microsoft Edge. Yeah. And then you do the 180 cut, which apparently you cannot remember. Yeah, otherwise the overlay would be too long. And what else? Yeah, they made my life more difficult. It used to be automatic. Now you have to enlarge it a bit. Otherwise it just doesn't work. Okay. We are recording. And I need Steam. If you start it from here, it doesn't start in VR. You have to start it from here. Steam VR. That's it. One look at the stream. I can see myself. Yeah, perfect. It's actually my second monitor, no? It works like that. It's the only way it can work, actually. I think this kind of overlay is actually semi-transparent. Yeah, I can sort of see IL-2 Sturmovik floating there. It's strange, though. It's strange. Maybe you can change the color. You can make it a different color if you want. Like, wow, this is even worse. Purple. Yeah, I like purple. I might keep it. It's funny in a way. I never looked so purple in my entire life. Or is it pink? It's loading, I'm being silly, but no, actually, it has loaded. And yeah, guys, I bought the LA5 FN. It was a bit the fact that they kept seeing everyone flying it around. And then when I spoke about it with James yesterday, well, he kind of sold it to me. He told me that it was the best Russian plane, and that was already enough for me to make it interesting. It's also everything discounted at this time. It costs like €4. So I bought it. So let's test it one sec. Just, I don't want to fail even at taking off once we go online. And yeah, start from the ground like this. Warmed up engine, only that. Okay, I want to see how the plane is. From what they've told me, it might be a bit more complex than the LA2. We'll see. Let us load it. No, desktop one has the splash screen. Not that it serves any purpose, but it's cute, I guess. There is a truck running away from the enemy attack. That's a BF, right? Now I don't want to say anything wrong, lest I want Nix to get angry at me and tell me that I should have plain silhouettes on my ceiling. I guess it was warranted. I was friendly firing at the time, so it was indeed warranted. Loading still. Won't take much longer, I promise. LA5FN. So, from what I've heard, it's actually a radial engine, and there were some people complaining about the complexity of its flap. It's not the cold flaps, I mean the radiator. Seemingly it has some extra controls. That's the reason I'm starting in single player first to test it. Okay. Finally. LA5FN. Let me see the customization options. It looks fairly similar to the normal LA. Look at this. Landing light for night flights. This is the compass that brings you back to base. It has a rear view mirror. Special and armor piercing and high explosive only. It can carry bombs. And well, okay, we're just testing the plane. Anything goes. Let's just do this test. So this is the cabin. It's a bit, it looks a bit more complex than the LA2. It does. So, about these flaps things, you have the usual mixture control, I bet, which does nothing. So you don't have a mixture control. Why is that? You have an RPM control, no pitch control, and we have to understand the cold flaps thing. Let me look at the options one sec, because I'm not controlling them. Key mapping, plane engine control, propellers, BF 109, LA5, engines, inlet, coal, shuttles control. Okay, this is only for I-16, LA5, no, for many planes actually. Okay, I will map it on the wheel, why not? To assign an axis, to assign First move the axis to the center. No, I want to assign keys. The one that increases, the one that decreases, like this. Accept. It should work. It does not. Maybe I have to start the engine first. Let's try, yeah? I have no... but also I will look at the... no, it's not here. Back to game. On the map, you should add specification of the plane, yeah. The LA5FN. Operation feature. The engine has a boost mode. To engage it, increase the manifold press. Okay, it's automatic. Only on the first supercharger gear. Engine has two-stage mechanical supercharger. It must be manually switched at 3500 altitude. Engine RPM has an automatic governor. It's maintained at the required RPM. The governor automatically controls the propeller pitch to maintain the required. But actually, you can control it. Oil radiator, air cooling intake, and outlet shutters are manually controlled. Air cooling intake shutters should always be open. It has that trim. It has wing slats that deploy when okay. Landing flaps. Tail wheel rotates freely, like the other LA. Airplane has differential pneumatic wheel brakes. Engaged by the lever. You don't have the differential brakes on the pedals. You have a button that... I mean a lever on the control. Fuel gauge which shows the amount of fuel, which is better than the other LA. It is impossible to open or comment the canopy. Okay. So, I still don't understand the inlet cold flat sting. But, I mean... okay. Outlet cold shutters. But I'm not controlling the inlet. That's the thing. Let me look at the controls again. Propellers feathering, oil radiators, switch oil radiators control mode, switch radiator, switch engine, inlet cold shutters control. Try this. I'll put them on the seki. It does nothing for display. No. What the hell? What is the control then? I'll keep trying. It's annoying, huh? Sometimes it's uselessly complicated. Supercharger. Oil radiator shutters. No, these are for multiple engine. Interconnector, no. Switch engine control. On off. Engage engine. Water radiators control mode automatic. Spitfire water radiator. Okay, that's on a different button, I remember. Open one step. Switch oil. Oil radiator shutter. High pitch. Propeller pitch. Engine sub. I don't know. I no longer care. Let's see what happens. But I want also the gear of the supercharger. Well, let me just take off. I mean, let's see what happens. Then we will check it later. Yeah, I already have a feeling of power that seems to be higher than what you have in the LA2. Where is the runway, by the way? It responds very quickly. Yeah. Ooh. It has got way more power. I can easily tell. We have an external view, right? Wow! Look at the size of that thing. Yeah, of course. It's a radial engine. It's going to have a big nose. Indeed it does, indeed it does. That's the runway. Yeah? This looks like a cool plane already. I can tell. I hope I don't crab it up with all the various settings and stuff. But I mean, I can control the radiator. Just not the inlet of it. Maybe there's a setting that makes it manual, otherwise it's automatic. I want to test if I can take off, and if the engine brakes or not. If it doesn't, we're going online at once. Just be patient. I just bought the plane, like 2 seconds before coming online. Maybe I overrated my ability to understand how it works, but maybe not. Maybe not. Wow. I like the looks of it. Let's do it. LA5 boosted mode. Yeah. It's a cool plane. I can see it's cool. Yeah, keep it straight. And we're off the ground. Retract the gear. I don't see any particular problem. It handles like a lag. It handles with lag, yeah. This is the bottom plant map, I think. The way the cities are modeled seems to imply that. Let me look at it from outside. The shape of the wing is different, I think. Ah, the radiator is a bit like the one... Hey, Rawolf, welcome to the scene. Thank you for commenting. I'm sorry, I don't understand you. I don't know your language. If you want to write in English, I respond to you. But thank you for commenting nonetheless. I don't see any big problem here. It's not overheating yet. I put the engine in continuous mode. I reduced the RPM. Still I cannot control the inlet, cold flaps, whatever, but... Ah, now I can! Perfect. It's on this key. Okay. I don't know where. Okay, no, but I can control them. Let me see if it actually translates to something that I can see. No, the radiator is this. You can tell the radiator is there. Ah, also I need the zoom. I didn't start the output zooms. Yeah, this controls that. And the inlet cold, probably. Maybe they're on the side. Well, it's not that important, just to see. I don't care. No, okay, it works. It works, let's do it. Let's go online. Maybe strafe something at random just for the for the demo of it, a 3 or 2. Oh no, I have total control of the plane and it handles pretty damn well. Let me add it. It handles very well. I like the feel. It's got the same feel as the lag, but it's more powerful, which makes sense actually. Should be front heavy with the big head that it does. But we're going to discover it soon enough, maybe once we're in combat, and let's hope it's not our last discovery of the day. Yeah, go for it. I love that the ammo actually bounces in this game. Shall we also land? Tell you what, let's also land. I don't want to break the plane online when landing. Nah, thinking about it again, I don't care. Besides, it's not like landing is that big of a problem when you're going to die in combat, despite everything, no? And yeah, close this mission before the Grand T crashes, thank you. I need also Joy to key, I forgot it. And well, I need also Discord, just in case some people should be online. Maybe James, maybe the people we played with the other day. Oops, you went to the wrong... Yeah, I need Sturmovik T1600. This one. Yeah, it zooms, and let me take a short look at Discord. Usual stupid questions, no. Ah, Garen is playing. Hey, Garen is playing. I'll try to invite him to my Discord. If he doesn't respond, maybe I'll go to a more direct approach. For the time being, I'll just invite him here. I should make it, well, it's the same, I mean, only have create invite. Garen stairs. Let's see if he comes. Mic check. Okay, mic check. Push to talk works. Sure, is he on invite? I think he's on the Wings of Liberty server like yesterday. I hope he's playing Russians, because I want to fly my new LA 5 FM. Multiplayer. Dogfight. And yeah, look at the beauty of this. 81 people. This is crazy. Never seen. 26 on the combat box. 26 is a bit low, but the combat box is cool, especially because it has a goddamn Discord channel, unlike Wings of Liberty. Let me see who's on it. For now I'm joining Wings of Liberty, but we might go there. This game needs a bit of diplomacy and technology to manage finding actually other people to play with. It's kinda difficult sometimes. Yeah, 3 people. Garen is there, look at that. Haha. Hi Garen, I'm Zarlok. The streamer, we played together yesterday. I wonder if you're hearing me. I'll stay here, but I joined the Wings of Liberty server. Do tell me if you want to play with me. He was actually on Discord, but on a different server and channel. Strange that I cannot hear him, but he's not talking, because otherwise he would flash. Okay, the game is loading. You see, it's a small community. You can find people around just by... Probably is AFK. Okay. So, I hope I can play Russians. Otherwise it would suck. Yeah, everyone always German. Look at this. It's ridiculous. That's also the reason yesterday we was having so much trouble. There's like 2 German players for each Russian one. It's typical of this game. And okay, I'll start at the urn. It seems closer. No, but there's more targets. Yeah, the enemy targets are more set below. I think if you want to go defense, you go to Derno. Let's try defense first. It should be easier. And I hope, yeah, here it is. LA5 FN. And James told me something very cool yesterday. If you look out of the hangar, which you can do in VR, you will know how's the weather. So it's not snowy, which means we don't need the snow camo. But I'll bring the same things as before, this and that. And also, well, let me look a second at the different. It should be green. It should be green because there is no snow. This looks nice. Let's go with Beketov. The famous livery of the Lieutenant Beketov. Let's do it. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Oh, who's this? Someone with a with a motorcycle. It sounds like it a bit. Maybe he's flying a biplane. You know, it started to be seen that people actually do fly the biplanes because of the heavy discount on the flying circus. Watch out, man. That guy is in a hurry. Yeah. Oh, really? Can he take off like that? He's scrambling. What's happening? I don't think... No. No, the madman. The madman actually managed to do it like that. How is on? Okay, let's follow. Who is like me? Another LA5FN. It's kind of difficult to pronounce for me. LA5FN. Yeah, like so. Starting the engine. No mixture control, it seems it's automatic on this plane. Let's do it. Battery on, fuel on, radio on. Raise the RPM. Ignition coils engaged. No external view, of course, from the Wings of Liberty server. I see everyone goes just straight from the parking spot, not taxiing on this base. I might as well conform to the norm. I hope I don't regret it. So let's go straight from it. Ooh, look at the rear view mirror. Actually, this works very well in VR. Because you can move your head, no? Okay, let's join the battle in the skies. Want to follow that guy. So I would head for the friendly objective because this game is so hella hard to spot anything, and the plan that James outlined yesterday of looking for the flags to discover the position of the enemy seemed very ingenious. I want to try and put it to use. But also James taught me a lot about this game. I wonder if he's going to come. I hope he's going to come. We had fun yesterday. Most of all, what I liked of his way to play is the outlook. I mean, he said, if I can shoot down even one plane, it's already an achievement in this game. I can have fun even if I'm not constantly going for the action. That's my problem. I think you discovered it by now if you've been watching my stream. I always look for the action despite everything. I always want to shoot, be shot down, always be in the thick of it. But that's not necessarily the point. Sometimes the fun can come in shorter bursts, maybe with some waiting in between. It will still be good. It doesn't mean the stream is a failure if you only shoot down one or two enemy planes, as long as you manage to fly interesting sorties. Well, most of the sorties here end up being interesting. Yesterday, when I finally managed to see the BFs flying low above the objective, at last, after like 20 minutes looking for them.
Hello.
Hello, who is it? It's Garen.
Yeah, I
Hey.
tried chatting you in Discord.
Ah,
Yeah, what I said was, what did I say again? I haven't set up my mic yet since,
okay.
yeah, I removed my track IR on the headset. Now it's on the head strap right now, so I'm not, my mic is not linked to my
I
head.
see.
Right.
I wasn't looking at Discord, I'm sorry, because
Separated.
I'm playing right now. I'm on Wings of Liberty, actually. I found you on the Combat Box Discord, but I was on Wings of Liberty already. Man, if you
Yeah,
want
it's
to
weird
join...
though. I'm not sure why I'm on the Combat Box Discord channel. I should be in the Wings.
Ah, okay.
I'm playing at Wings right now.
Well, we might as well stay there. I mean, who cares?
Yeah, there's a
Where
lot
you
of
at?
players.
Where you at? You're playing the Russians, I hope, because I'm Russian at the moment.
I'm playing Germany.
No, man, I just bought the LA5 FN. I wanted to fly that.
Again,
Well, I can join. After this sortie, I will come German so we can play together. I mean, it's more fun. Unless you want to come Russian. Whatever you prefer.
yeah, switching teams might take some time though. It's gonna be
You're right. What the hell, man? No.
Yeah.
Then it's
Did
problematic.
you just bought the LA5?
I just bought it, yeah. It's 75% discounted. I mean, in the end, I fell for it. Already I'm liking it. It's a cool plane. Excuse me?
Is it still discounted?
Yeah, I paid €4 for it.
Oh,
It's worth it, I think. It's worth it. It feels good. It's
how's the
like
plane?
it's good, right? It feels like the LA2, but it's more powerful. Basically, this is the feeling it gives me from the get-go.
How about the speed? Which faster, the X7 or the LA5?
Well, for the time being, I would already be saying the LA5. I'm still climbing. Wait. While climbing, I'm going from the airfield. I wasn't even 100%. 250, but I've been climbing for a while. I should tell you when I start actually going straight. Then I'll tell you. I just tested it in quick mission mode. Now this is my first sortie online with it. But I think for €4, can you really go wrong with it?
Yeah,
I don't think I'd want.
I'm buying that.
You haven't bought it yet, huh? I think it's worth it. I actually wanted the Lightning, but the Lightning is more expensive. It's like €12 now, or 11. I don't remember. Something like it.
Oh yeah, just because it's still new though. That's why the discount is
Yeah.
not.
Okay, I'm going straight now. Accelerating. 300. I see some targets in front of me actually.
Hey, just let me know if you're joining Wings. I'm gonna set up the mic again.
Okay. Roger. Joining wings, huh? What is
Alright.
Alright. I'm engaging something, I think. No, these are balloons. Yeah, that's the spotting balloons above the city. I wonder if they actually do tell you if there is an enemy close by. So probably yesterday when I couldn't find him and Kanza, they were on the combat box server like today, I guess. Here it is. The anti-air is shooting at German. Yeah, just like James said, it was a good plan in the end. That's a German BF. Not that there are Russian BFs. I'm specifying though, just to be sure. And yeah, it crashed already. No need for me to be helped from me. Already crashed. I think he was hit by the anti-air actually. This is the tank column objective. We are going 500 on a straight line. I gotta tell him. I really wish to tell him as soon as I hear his voice again. It's certainly faster than the Yak. Also, another thing that James taught me about is always check your 6 in this game. It's so easy to be ambushed. That's true for every flight games, but here probably even more. Of course, to fly without a wingman in this game is always something a bit scary. It's going to be harder. Let's hope I can manage to counteract the disadvantage. Okay, the tank column objective seems safe. This is the city of Saint Nicholas. Saint Nicholas in practice. There's also a strong odd objective. I will try to look. No contacts. Multiplayer server overload. Yeah, erratic behavior of the plane is possible. It's not overheating at all. I haven't even touched the inlet flaps. Actually, they're completely open. Let's close them a bit and see what happens, huh? 70%. Also, perhaps I should lean the mixture a bit. No, right, I cannot lean the mixture. It's automatic here. Okay. I wonder if this plane is actually new or it's been in the game for a while. I think no, it mustn't be too new. By costing €4 it means 75% discount was for the older models. Still, I mean, it's new to me. That fortress is always on. I like it a lot. It's a star fort. The one that is star shaped, you can see it. Even the cannons are modeled on top of it. So this city has always been strategic, even in the medieval times. Maybe that's more Renaissance, yeah, more like the Renaissance times. In the Middle Ages they still didn't have that kind of fortification. They imply the use of firearms of a certain type and power. How did he die? Bad connection and delayed damaged? Well, no, probably. Since connection is not the best today. Our stronghold destroyed. Ah, they destroyed the stronghold? That stronghold I was looking at. Because I was overflying the stronghold and now it's gone. From the map objective, what the hell? Right under my nose. No, that's not possible. That's not the stronghold, that's just an old fortress. The stronghold has been damaged though. Unless... No! There's also a modern fortress by it, and indeed I see movements. Wait. I did for a very brief second. Don't they have any kind of anti-air here? Let's increase the clearance. Yeah, boosted mode. Doesn't seem like a very hard to use plane actually, not at all. To me the Americans ones are probably the hardest. You fly the Mustang or Jag in this game, you have to study them a bit, but all that is German is mostly automatic. The Russians are also simple. You just manage the temperature. Okay, here you are. Looks like a BF, I think. That's the culprit. We'll try to punish him. If I can find him. As usual, it's difficult. Watch out, don't black out now. The heck did he go? Damn it. You have to keep your eyes glued to the targets. Shit. I had seen it so well, then I lost it. Ooh, the visibility. The visibility behind of this plane. I'm smoking a bit, that's not good, huh? I'm going to be spotted like that. Maybe it's because of the inlet cold whatever. I'll still be here. Well, if he destroyed the objective now, if I were him, I would be returning to base. So probably he went straight east. Objective must have been on his last leg to be destroyed by a meager BF. They're protecting absolutely nothing in any case. It's already gone. What a damn shame. I had him on my side for like a second it was. Okay, let's head for the enemy tank column. Also, they're attacking our base in Mersbrook. One last turn above the objective, that is gone. No, I lost the thing. Tank column it is. Next stop, enemy objective. Let's climb more though, I will be safer. I'll keep my eyes swiveling just in case it pops up again, but you know how this game is. The moment you lose it, You see how different the experiences of the various flight simulators can be depending on the theory, the kind of mental outset that their creators have, no? You play War Thunder is always action, you duel, you fight, every minute you shoot or dodge and so on. You play DCS, you're going to have to understand the various mechanics, the systems of the planes, and then you have to repeat the missions until you perform correctly, no? It's like you're following a script, kinda like, especially if you play single player. Here it's something else entirely. I think this has a certain degree of interest really in the fact that it plays, it really puts you in the plane seat. The quantity of time that you spend looking for the enemy compared to the actual direction of the various fights is what probably a true pilot of the time experience. Meaning that most of the time you're looking for the enemy, you're not fighting all the time, of course. Of course. To be an ace in your flying career, you didn't need all that many kills because they simply didn't happen. To have 5 kills already was an achievement that very few pilots could reach. And that's the correct frame of thinking to keep yourself in, I think, when you're doing this game. Which James taught me about. Don't try to always go for the kill. Just fly like a real pilot, you're going to have more fun. And this is what I'm gonna try to do today. This thing also has a fuel indicator, right? I think it's this. No. Changes rapidly. Then probably this. This should be my... Yeah, I should have brought less fuel probably. I won't need that much. Okay, we are past the tank column and now moving to the armored column. We're patrolling the front lines essentially. That's one big ass city. What is that? Brussels? Yes, it's big. And we are above Ninove? No, what am I seeing on my right? I don't know, it's small and unnamed. It's where another objective is in any case, but I don't have ground attack weapons. Actually, I could carry bombs, why didn't I? This plane can carry bombs. Okay. Let's start to act in a careful manner because it's likely we are in contested territory. I should be able to find one of the goddamn 85 planes online at this very moment. Huh? 85 players on the server. Where? Should have brought the bombs. Let's go to the enemy stronghold. Someone is destroying things. I wish I was part of it. Maybe I'll eventually get into it. Let's go. Past the clouds and over the big city over there. That's the enemy stronghold already that I'm seeing. I think so. As long as I don't go down and shoot the objective, in theory they shouldn't spot me. The moment you do, you discover that they're all around you actually. I could be like 5 kilometers from an enemy and still not see him. And the same could be true for him. That's the reason you really need a wingmate in this game. I think I saw some dust. Someone bombing the target I want. Certainly looks like it. They would be friendly, because this is the enemy objective. Stronghold, okay. Here's a plane, I saw it. Yeah. Keeping my eyes peeled. What is this? Ooh. Okay, we're in the middle of some combat. That looks German to me. Watch out, watch out. Oh, that's Russian? Okay, that's the German. Seem to be faster. Boosted mod. Increase. God damn it. Visibility forward is not the best in this plane, as strange as it might seem. The heck? Well, guys, I don't know how it's possible, but actually I lost it. Probably he crashed. Or maybe it's the lag that the server is telling me about. He got teleported by lag, because it was right in front of me. Here it is. Why is it turning on its lights? Yeah, it's a blur. Okay. Let's put ourselves behind him. Oh, don't black out now. Yeah, it's turning right. Woo! The power of the guns, I like the sound of them. Sound effects in this game are so damn good. Fine low, are you, huh? Hitting the deck? Let's see if it works for you. I see his damage. I think at least. Now he probably attracted the enemy attention. I best try to finish him quickly. Yeah. What a chase indeed. I'm gaining, huh? I'm more powerful. In the engine department. I think he's going down. Oh shit. No, he didn't. Well, but he cannot certainly follow me. He's heavily damaged. Well, the certainly is relative. No, he doesn't turn well. Okay, let's keep chasing him. I can finish him off. Going for the kill now. Well, I no longer see it. Zarlok destroyed, okay. Yeah! Case in point, it felt awesome. And I also like this goddamn plane. Let's climb. Reducing my RPM a bit, I don't want to overstress the engine. But I reduce it a bit too much. Yeah, open the radiator, like this. Let's let it rest. I'm very close to the enemy airfield. I best return a bit to friendly territory. No, but I don't think the yellow thing is the fuel indicator, because it would have to deplete a bit. I'm still like full, if that is the fuel indicator. Is that kind of a line? Good question. Probably the performance ratings of the engine. Okay, let's return to... Well, at least one of the objectives. One of the objectives should work. Someone is destroying the panzers, so probably on the armored column which I'm heading to, or the tank column, well, one of the two. They could come under attack from the enemy, sooner rather than later. That was a good duel, eh? One of the best I had in this game. Well, more than a duel, I did ambush him successfully. But like I said, it's already an achievement. You know how the game is. What does he put me in terms of score? Well, very low indeed, I just joined. Nothing there. Okay, the armor column is a bit more to the left. I was looking at the rod thinking that maybe it was an engine contrail, but no, it was just a whitish rod. Ah, so wet. It's a cool effect, huh? Something that certainly War Thunder could copy. I wouldn't mind if War Thunder copied this effect. It's very nice. I wonder how Garen is named. He's on the other side, Saint Server, he told me. I don't see a Garen there. Certainly taking him some time to strap a microphone to an headset. Whatever he was supposed to be doing. Maybe he got sidetracked. Okay. We are above the armor column, enemy objective. But the enemy seems to be attacking mostly our airfield at the moment. Oh. Ah, it's over. Okay. A new match is starting. Scared me like crazy. Ah, well, in a way it's good, because now I will get full points for the enemy I shot down. I won't have to land, I guess. Right? Let me see if the score increased. I cannot do it. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't know. I got 2 points for 1 air kill. Starts in 30 seconds. Let me look at this score 1 sec. Oh, I'm with a guy that is not... maybe Garen went to the other Discord. Mine. Let me see. Should really... yeah, War Thunder is... War Thunder with a capital. I cannot look at it. Every time I see it makes me angry. And then I will need to create some channel. For now I'll be there. Creare invito, no. Modifica il canale. How do I create a new channel? Here it is. IL-2 Sturmovik. No. Now it's correct. He read something about that plane while it loads. No, it already loaded. Okay, better. We can play already. Then I'll look about the plane. Okay, what map is this? This is the one we was playing yesterday. It seems we didn't encounter much action by spawning in the north. Probably we should spawn in the south. That's where everyone else was. Or that's how it felt yesterday in any case. But you know what? The placement of the airfield is different, yeah. I don't know, every time I spawn in the north I regret it. Let's go from the south. Ooh, it doesn't have the... ah, this has the LA5 Series 8. It's a different one. I don't have it, no. Lag 3, Yak 1. Why don't I have it? Lag 3 was, not the Lag 2. I cannot fly the new plane here. No. It's a different Terra. Okay. Okay, well, I'll go with the... I want to go with the MiG-3 again. Yesterday it seemed like a good plane. Let's go with the MiG-3. Nix told me treat it like the Mustang, which is not bad. I like the Mustang in principle. It's also fast, which is better, but let's bring less fuel. That was also a good suggestion of James. 69, I guess. 69, what a number. I chose it at random, It's not like I wanted to bring exactly 69 of fuel. It just went like that. I didn't check the camo thing, but it seems it's not a problem because it's not snowy. Increase the mixture. You have to control the mixture here. And the RPM. No, the RPM maybe not. Priming cylinders with fuel. Navigation light. This also breaks with the lever. I cannot see. Always such in a hurry. Okay. Get shot, my dude. This is what I expected earlier, but actually it happened now. Good thing he respawned quickly, so he won't hold up the track, the runway. Let's try to not do the same. Increase the RPM. You don't control the RPM on this plane, okay. Gun sight on, yeah, full. Okay. Tail wheel controlled, tail wheel locked. What's the tail wheel? It's not the button. I don't know why it does like that. Well, but it's the same, it's not hard to control. In general, if you can't control the lag 3 on the ground, you can control everything. That's the other one. It doesn't have a tail wheel that locks, actually. Oh shit, I'm not aligned to the runway. Quick, take off. No, but it's okay. You can see shit outside. That's why it happens. You can see shit in general in this game. Okay, we will head straight west. Tail wheel locked, like I care. I wanted to fly my new toy, and now I have to go with the MiG-3. Well, but, I mean, it's still cool. I got a kill with the plane the first time I took it out of the hangar in multiplayer, so it's all good, I guess, no? I christened it well. It felt like a good purchase. We'll have ways to test it. Maybe I can go also single player with it later, we'll see. Depends also on who joins the match, if anyone does, I don't know. Only guy online was Garen, but it seems he had to do something else. Here you are. What is that, a yak? Well, I'll go with him, let's form up. No one communicates, I guess. That's the best thing we can go. Just go there and follow him. First engine overheat, open radiator. Should be faster, I think, or certainly faster climbing. I'm heading for the enemy airfield, good plan. And I like the fact that he's climbing, because with the MiG I have to stay high, from what I gather. You see, when they are towards the sky, they become easy to be spotted. When you look towards the ground, which I think is realistic, they disappear. It's much harder to distinguish the single targets. Where we are. He's not heading straight for the... he wants to defend the targets. I guess it's a good idea. I'll do the same. I'll try to have the advantage in our second dogfight. Isopilka connected. What a name. So yeah, if you come to this game with the same mentality as War Thunder, of course you will end up disappointed. The point here is that there is some way, there is a different rhythm to it, but it's not necessarily bad. Not necessarily so. Okay, we are now almost 2000, I mean, I guess it's enough. Can I lean the mixer here? Yeah, let's do it. I think you're supposed to do it. Or maybe, since we are still far from the objective, and well, I'm no longer following the guy in any case, I will turn straight north. I want to look at the plane's technical data, so we can maybe extract some useful tidbit of information about it. I wonder if it has the second gear of the supercharger too. Boost mode is engaged by setting the mixer control lever to maximum position. You see, already something important. Single stage, no, the supercharger is single stage, no manual control. Mixture control is automatic when the mixture is set to in the intermediate 50%. Ah, put it to 50%. Automatic mixture, that is. I like the sound of that. Engine RPM has an automatic governor and is maintained at the required RPM. Water and oil radiator shutters are controlled manually. Only pitch and yaw flight trimmers. Automatic wing slats. Yeah. I think I saw it earlier. Now they closed, probably. Landing flaps are limited for the maximum angle. We don't care about that. Okay, that's the Volga River, which tells me that actually we are close to the military warehouse and artillery position. Friendly targets that the enemy is supposedly going to attack. So let's try to begin the spotting process, which, as you know, is a bit difficult. And it's also one of the main things that distinguish this game from War Thunder, no? Light check. What does he mean? He wants someone to turn on the lights. That's probably the artillery position. They must be around these houses. It's a big town though. The military warehouse is more straight northward, still to the right of the river. And what is on the other side of the river? The enemy airfield, okay. But not the one where the players spawn, eh? It's a forward airfield, that's what it is. An objective in practice. Still I didn't bring any ground attack weaponry, but in this case, I mean, it's a MiG, it's not meant to do that. I want to intercept someone. You have to keep in mind that it will be tiny, it will be a very small thing once you manage to spot it. Maybe also scanning the sky in a methodical manner is going to assist me in the endeavor. By using the zoom, like if I was the pilot with the binocular in hand, so to speak. I'm going to turn around after I pass the military warehouse and go along the river. We still have the fruit server, right? Oh yeah, indeed, there's plenty of people. Just takes patience, that's what it is. No. No, it's the road. The road that sometimes looks a bit like a contrail when you're really squinting for it. But also it's wishful, no? You keep thinking, yeah, that's a plane. Like when I attacked the PA2 yesterday. It was because I so much wanted it to be a goddamn 110. I was so hoping that it was. That's what I see. What I saw, even despite it wasn't. And yeah, friendly fire was absolutely a problem in this era. I can very easily believe what we were speaking about with James yesterday for the flak cannons, no? that basically they shot anything that was above them. They very easily tended to shoot down friends. When you are in the ground and scared for bombers, with a gun in hand, or better yet I should say a cannon under control, you're going to shoot anything that moves. You best radio in your location constantly if you're a fighter pilot above emplacements of anti-air. Okay, let's turn south, I guess, like I said, other side of the river. Well, I should eventually see something, what the hell. Maybe I should also check the seats. But the unmatched visibility of the LA5 FN, now I really miss it. I don't like to head straight at where I presume the enemies might appear, because I won't see them, they will be covered by the nose of the plane. But in practice we are overseeing the entire spot of the river where a bomber is most likely to cross, and the friendly objectives are to our left. So unless everyone spawned on the other side of the map, now I'm starting to think that. I'll keep heading south. Let's go to the other objectives because this seemed to not be... Warning, to attack armor and RAM workshops. Required to cover 1225 square. That's music to my ears. 1225. Opposite side of the map, yeah. Now we know very well that the enemy is on the opposite side of the map. But why is that? Are they actually all cooperating, like speaking in chat and saying, let's attack to the south first, maybe? Not impossible, is it? Ah, the tank workshop, yeah. Let's follow the river. The river is also an hot spot, in theory. Artillery position, and then there is our airfield. It's a plane spinning. Oh, what's this sound? Oh shit! Someone's attacking me. Blacked out. No, not badly. They found me first. I'll try to hit the deck and run. Don't black out now. I may have any damage, just some holes in the wing. And he's not following. I think he lost me actually. He's flying with lights on, if you can believe it. That's going to make our life easier. Or maybe not, because it's possible that he's doing that to call his friends help, for his friends help, you know. See, it's very helpful of him. Looks like a BF, right? Not sure. Yeah, now I'm sure. We fired at each other but didn't hit. At least he didn't hit. I don't know about me. Now he's standing with me. This is not good. I think he turns better. And someone else is also shooting me. I've been ambushed by two guys. Yeah, that's the reason he had the lights on. Of course it was that the reason. Let's try to escape. I will act in an unpredictable manner. I will make a steep turn while diving. Not blacking out, please. And maybe a hightail. No, but it's followed. And they came at me. Well prepared. Still flyable, quite surprisingly. It's vibrating very badly. Vibrating badly it is. Oh, I have help, it seems. No, actually, that's an idiot that's shooting his own friend. I don't have help. Well, I can do nothing at this point. Okay, okay, no! Bam! Well, we're at 1 kill, 1 death, counting the previous match. This time we spawn in the south, apparently it's better. So daring, to come at me with your friend in tow. 2 against 1. Oh, I disappear. What a shame. It was a cool scene with the plane like that. Finish spectate. Okay, spawn in the south, because apparently we're going to have more fun like that. And I'd almost go ground attack. No, not yet. Let's go for a mixed roll for the time being. I'll pick a yak with rockets. Then we go pure ground attack. I cannot put rockets on the yak. Why is that? Maybe the lag with the bombs then. Lag 3 it will be, unfortunately. No, you cannot put bombs on it. Why is that? Some server settings. Then if I want to attack the ground, it's either IL-2 or PA2 or A20. But to fly this alone, I'll go with the yak first, then maybe we do that. RPK you can bring it. Svetri Yar is the airfield this time. Okay. He almost was able to shoot him at the very last time that he made the pass. Ah yeah, the mixture, the canopy. One last look at the map. Okay, we're flying west to the tank workshop, which was under attack, by the way. We should find the enemy there, I think. I usually keep the brake pressed while I start the engine, because I also put the throttle a bit forward when I don't want to the plane to start moving. Don't know why, maybe it's just an habit of mine. I think that to start an engine it's best to open the throttle a bit, no? We should give it a better output. And there are many passages you're supposed to do which are automatic in this game, so probably it makes no difference. That's the runway, I think. Yeah, I can tell by its clearer color. The factory facility is being attacked. That's where I was earlier, I think. No, that's the military warehouse. They're still attacking the tank workshop. Oh, what's he doing? Does he think he's Top Gun? Okay. Ah yeah, the RPM maybe, no? Also increase the RPM, otherwise what you gonna do? Oh shit, I should have done it earlier. No, but it's okay, it's okay. I'm fast enough to take off. Lift off. Gear away. Next stop, the tank workshop. And let's hope the butt of Zombie F passing by. I think I'm supposed to lean the mixture a bit. Just a bit. Sometimes I think I should set... Ah no, but it's got a return to center spring. Because otherwise... Well, spring force, because it's a force feedback wheel. It would be kinda cool to actually set the radiator wheel with the car wheel over here. But unfortunately not, you can't do it. Climbing, climbing. Let's go 2000. At least 1500. Maybe 2000. Engine overheat. Open the radiator. Decrease the throttle. Decrease the RPM. 85%. Feels, by the sound of it, I like it. What's that? Nothing, some little island over there. And now, of course, I spawned in Svedriyar. Sredinia is under attack, I guess. Typical luck of the streamer. I really like the style of the rendering of the clouds in this game compared to many other flight simulators. If you compare it, for instance, to many of the civilian ones, I think it comes often on top. It certainly is better than Aerofly FS2, which is horrible. That's not great fit. But probably I prefer the looks of them, especially in VR also, from what we have in X-Plane or... Well, I was going to say Flight Simulator, but Flight Simulator actually requires a mod. It's not even in the same league, I guess. We'll have to see what they can concoct with the new flight sim coming from Microsoft. I'm afraid we might end up disappointed, especially if we do expect of playing with VR. What's he doing there? Anyone with the lights on. That should be a friend, yeah. Well, it's coming from there, but I mean. Yeah, it should be a friend. I'm not so sure though, huh? The wings seem kinda thin. I guess I best turn to him, because if he's an enemy in the end, that would be horrible for me not to... Let's investigate. Tank accomplished. Ferry's enemy destroyed. Good news. Let's actually make it more hard to understand the shape of the plane. Is he dancing? What's he doing? Acrobatics. No, okay, triangular wings. That's a Russian. What the fuck is he doing? He wants to attract the enemy attention or something. Ah, actually went all the way back to the airfield for chasing him. He was just waiting for his friends to take off, I guess. Well, better safe than sorry, no? As they say. Imagine if I hadn't checked and he was an enemy. And no. Let's climb again. It's not like I'm going to run out of fuel. That's... Oh, I still have the photo here. I put it there yesterday. The setting is stuck. It remained. They told me you can customize it. I wonder what I might put there. Something funny, probably I would. Something distinctive. It could be cool for the streaming. To put a photo that is... maybe even just the stream's logo. No, that's a bit... like you're hungry for ideas, man. Don't be so predictable. Nutella destroyed Cac Sky. That's an Italian player right there. Nutella. Nutella is a famous... I think you know it. It's a spread. I mean, it's something you spread on bread, no? That's chocolate and nut flour. Very famous here in Italy. Everyone has it from time to time. Well, let me tell you, it's also delicious. But I guess it's well known in the world. Hey, Nix! Hi! I got the LA5 FN. I bought it before the stream. I flew it only once, because then I went to the server where it's not usable. But I did get one kill with it, and it felt amazing. You'll have to watch the replay. I'll send you the clip, maybe. Now we're looking for targets in the Wings of Liberty server like yesterday. Unfortunately, I'm alone. There was Garen online, but I think he disconnected. Kanza told me he has an exam. He's studying for an exam. So of course he couldn't come. And well, James hasn't shown up, I guess. It's a Saturday after all. 12:25. Ram Workshop. 12:25. Ah, okay, it's where I'm going. Yeah, the tank workshop is still under attack. It would be already there if it wasn't for the stupid detour for the friend taking off. Won't do that mistake again, let me tell you. And yeah, you can clearly see that the LA5 FN is much faster than this. Because we're going 400. It was going 500.
Yeah, it was well fought. Actually, I managed to survive for a while also this time. I had another encounter and they killed me, but they were 2 against 1. In any case, I evaded the first one well. Then the other came and attacked his friend by mistake. And in the end, they prevailed. I wish I was showing you the LA5 FM. If we cannot do it online, I might play a single player mission with it, just because I was enjoying the plane so much. Okay, we're almost at the objective, right? It's past Beketovka. It should be easily visible, yeah. That's the direction of the objective, more or less. No, maybe a bit more to the left. The tank workshop, where the enemy seems to be concentrating its efforts right now. Watching very carefully the horizon. But also I should check my 6, that's what got me previously. I wasn't checking my 6. Let's set to the club. Oh, wait a minute, I saw something. Because in VR there is a strange glitch that makes you sort of see things through the clouds. Wait, it's a bit cheaty, I know, but it's not like everyone else isn't doing it. And I saw it just for a brief moment. Might have been a fair for what we know, huh? Let's call it a pilot's hunch, like a pilot's instinct. Still, I no longer see it. By the way, sorry to tell you, tomorrow will be difficult for me to get online. Ah, okay, Nix. See if you can tell me in advance, because if you're not there, probably I would play Elite. I haven't played it this morning, and I'd like to do it before the end of the weekend. But if you're online, I prefer to play War Thunder with you. So, depending on your availability, I will play one or the other. Let's go to the tank workshop already. But I keep looking in the direction of the strange anomaly that I seem to spot for a minute. No. So where is this tank workshop we've been speaking about the last 10 minutes? You need to be aware as a pilot, yeah. Hey Steve, hello! Thank you for joining the comments, Steve, as always. Flying on the wings of Liberty server again, looking for enemies, which isn't the easiest thing in this game, as you very well know since you was yesterday here. Well, right above the objective it seems. Ah, here it is. The tank workshop, yeah. Not very aware of me as a pilot not to see it until now. And that's what the enemy has been attacking. In fact, there doesn't seem to be much left of it, it's so rubble. But he's still alive as an objective. Oh, here they are. You see, it's glitchy. I don't think you're supposed to see that. That's a BF already. Let's do the turn. He's chasing a friend, I think. Okay. Increase the RPM. Full mixture. All power. And where I'm stalling. Enemy destroyed the warehouses. And now they're attacking where I was before. But they're also attacking here. No. Should have checked my 6. You know how it is. Okay. Well, another lesson learned. I was chasing, but I was also chased. Oh wait, I'm still alive. It's trying to eject. No, I know Nix, but the problem was the other guy. Wait a second. I think the engine is still running. Somehow. I know. No, the problem wasn't him. The problem was the enemy. The other enemy. It's a strange feeling, almost surreal. I know I'm dying. But it's like I don't care. I take one last look at my beloved one photo, which apparently is another aviator. And I slowly glide down. This will be the end of me. Lower the gear. I'm not controlling the plane. No, I will die, I will die. He was baiting, even. But he was chasing someone. No, I died. I should have jumped out of the plane. I hear someone. Hey, who is it? Someone came to Discord? Boom. I think I heard the microphone sound. No. Just wishful thinking on my part. Is Garen still online, by the way? Yeah, the whistle in the ears. Combat box has one guy. It's not him. She's a squadron. Ah, Grey Boys, I know him, but he will be playing War Thunder. IL-2 Sturmovik is empty. Okay, no, since we're alone, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, go back to mine. Where is it? Big hole. Let's bring it a bit ahead. Okay. Very cinematic. I'm still alive, man. Look at this. I'm still alive, surprisingly. Can I open the canopy, maybe? No, because I'm alive, man. I'm like unconscious, I think. Wait. No, if it doesn't open, I guess I'm dead. I guess I'm dead. You know what I enjoyed about the MiG? It takes less to get to the enemy position. Let's use the MiG again. It's faster. Or at least that's how it feels. MiG 3. We're in default. 69. 69% of fuel. That's very important, the 69% of fuel. Okay, engine start, engine mixture, close the canopy, and another attempt. We're not having a good... No, actually, why didn't it count only one dot? Strange. Because actually I didn't die the second time. Good question. Is the engine starting? Yeah. Yeah, MiG it is. MiG 3 again. Tail wheel control. Tail wheel locked. Tail wheel control. Ah, so the concept is that the tail wheel is controlled every time you push the rudder. So that's the thing. It's not nothing too special. Just the plane tells you. Well, the game does tell you that it stops. So it has a steerable tail wheel, but it's automatic, so you don't have to worry about it. That's the thing. Whereas the Lac 3 lacks one completely, and the Yak controls it. Okay. Boosted mode. Well, after this sortie I want to fly the LA5 FN again. I might go single player to do it if I must. I want to fly a goddamn plane, I just bought it. Ending gear up. Okay. Let's head back to the tank workshop where the action is. This time I will climb more. Seems like a good idea. So what did he say about the fuel mixer? If you put it at 50%, it's going to be automatically regulated. Okay. And if you put the RPM to 100, it should be, it doesn't go to 100, well, to the maximum, it should be boosted more. Having 100% is still not overheating. More to the right. Okay. Probably 2000 wasn't enough. Let's go above the clouds. It's gotta stay safe against the BFs. Especially with the MiG-3, which doesn't turn even as much as the ones I was flying earlier. It is true though, huh? Like we were saying yesterday, the BS like to boom and zoom in this game. Maybe more so than War Thunder. In War Thunder you see some tough fighting from the German pilots, here not as much. So if you stay higher than them, you should be safe. P-40 fight the whole squadron. 5109 down. Oh my god. What is that? A war hero. I'm climbing a bit too steeply. 150 now, it's a bit too slow. Engine is finally overheating. Took his damn time to do it. Nutella's being killed now. I'm so sorry for Nutella. Couple of guys in the same. Erwin? Is that the Erwin we know from War Thunder? Yes, Erwin P. I wonder. First Legion Angelus Mortis, my god. What a name. A bit edgy, eh? Angelus Mortis, Angel of Death. Even conjugated the substantive in Latin correctly. Stands to... It's a meriton, yes. Very well done, very well done. It's edge but with style. $2,200 3. No, coming to 3 now. Okay. 2005 is usually where we fly with the American planes in War Thunder, but here everything is bigger. The sky also, meaning the section of the sky where you actually do the combat. I think it's better if you stay even higher, especially against the kind of tactics they are using. In fact, I did find myself close to the enemy, too low above the ground. Let's try not to do the same mistake again. The problem is that you really would need a wing well, but I was unlucky to die with that. Maybe tomorrow, who knows. Above Krasnodarkianesk now. Wow, it's big. Mostly tiny houses, but still takes quite some space. Okay. Clouds are good, the clouds are our friends. There's plenty. And I want to be even higher. What are we now? 3002. More. Shit, not enough. He spotted me before I could see him. How's the damage? Not yet irrecoverable. But he will come for me. He got me. Without wingman it's difficult. That's the thing, that's what happens most of the time. Let's see if I come back to my senses while still in the air. No, this time I went down like... Okay, I'm not doing this again. Let's go to either a different server or to fly the F5FN in single player. Maybe if there's a quick action server I could do it for a while. Actually, yeah, Berloga is very populated today. And Combat Box is populating even more. That's also interesting. But let's do some quick action now. Then we go there. Some quick action with the... yeah, I like the idea. So, yeah, today is also Saturday. That's the reason every server is populated. I want to fly the 5FN in Berloga for a while. Then we go to the other online multiplayer server. Well, this is also online and multiplayer. I mean the one with the full sorties and all that. So, it should be on this side, I think, because the newer planes are here. Apparently not. And no. So here. Lag 3, here it is. 5FN Series 2. Put the mirror. The mirror actually, you know what, let me try without it, because it seemed to reduce the visibility ahead, which is more important than the visibility behind, no? Let's do it. Quick action time. Oh, and finally I'm back in the new plane I just bought. Okay, here we also have the very helpful external and padlocking view. We're still online, this is Berloga. It's everywhere you go to have some quick battles. Strange. Oh! I see something. I see something also below, thanks to the very helpful padlocking that we have here. Okay. And then chasing. Let's do some combat on our own terms this time. What's he shooting at? Ooh, he's chasing a friend. That's a Spitfire. He broke the wing. What a motherfucker. Here you go. You kill my friend. I'll show you. Yeah, turn into him like this. Let's see how the 5FN turns. Seems to turn pretty well. I thought I came at the wrong angle. What a stupid way to fight. I think I'm on fire. Oh! But did I get him? That's the true question. I seems not. Wow! Yeah! It's so warm! Fire on board. What? Jump out. Isn't this the key? Ctrl J. Ctrl E. Alt E. Ctrl J. Alt E. Alt J. Ctrl... Okay. Belly landing with fire on tow. It might work. It's a strange plan. Yeah! Maybe this will turn off the fire. Shut it off, I mean. Yeah? No. I'm roasting pretty well. Let's go at it again. Finish mission. Did I kill that guy? We're not going to waste much time this time. It's just a quick action server. No, I didn't kill him. So, let's look for another. There's plenty of targets over there. The Lake of Death. Everywhere we go we find the Lake of Death nukes. All lakes are Lake of Death. What am I looking at there? It's a bot. Well, it's not an airplane in any case. Whereas that is, apparently, judging by the opinion of the padlock. Okay, here it is. I see it. Enemy player spotted. Hey Steve, yeah, nice choice of emoji right there, man. Excellent, I dare say. Woo, you're going to use it again, I'm afraid. Boom! This doesn't seem to be my day. But you never know. Let's try again. Two to 0, huh? We'll have to dig ourselves back up. I should manage. Maybe not give away my altitude at the very beginning of the flight like I did. Yeah, that's the target indeed. It's not the one I was following. I guess he was killed. Okay, let's go to him then. Ooh. Not looking good. He's faster. Now I also lost sight of him. Ooh! Okay. Climb. That's the BF, and he was killed. And he managed to, with his last breath, well, that was a very lucky shot from him. Tell you what, I'm not even mad. It was a very lucky shot indeed. How could he do that? I don't know. He was already dying, and yet... What the shit. It's not my day on this server. Again. 3-0. That's an enemy, yeah? I think he's descending soon. Yeah, he is. But he's still higher than me. Looks damaged. It's a target below. It tells me. Let's try to chase him. This is after all a dog match. At that well, you know what at that dog match server, you're meant to go for targets of opportunity, and they've been doing that to me ever since we joined. Let's try to return the favor. I wonder what's that piece of glass above the side. I think this is not him. He disappeared, like maybe disconnected. This is another guy. Okay, I guess we'll go for the another guy. What's my speed? Not 400. Well, the power of the engine is pretty good on this plane. So maybe this time, just maybe, yeah. I'm asking for too much. No energy. Not working well. Stan fight spiral descent against a BF. Can the LA5 FN win? It doesn't seem likely. Maybe I can surprise him a bit. No, actually I think I did something stupid. I don't know. Let's try to be the crazy ones. Be angry, be foolish, what was it? Yeah. Well, it tended to surprise the enemy, not that it made much difference. Now he has made more altitude than me, but I might extend, I don't know. I hope for the best. I see many targets over there as well, let's hope I can outrun him. And I think he's in combat with someone else. My engine is damaged though. Oh god, not now. The phone, what the hell? Excuse me. This was almost comical, guys. This was almost comical. I have to tell you about this phone call because it was comical. Okay, you know who called me? The old internet provider that I had before this. The one that constantly disconnected my connection, no? So this lady calls me and tells me, but I've heard you asked about a change of technology. We can do the change of technology if you want. The same change of technology that I had asked about the last week. And they told me, no, you have to change provider if you want that technology. And, well, and she said, but really, you requested a different service. You know ours goes up to 150 gigabit, and you left it. I told her, well, mine goes to 200. But well, probably, maybe it's not true. Well, whatever. Lady, you could have maybe told me earlier. They didn't do it when I asked. They didn't. Stupid. Also, it costs less, the new one I did. You really left a service that can go to 150. Well, it didn't go to 150 when it was my service. Now that I requested another, apparently it's improved by 150%. Incredible. What technology does sometimes, it's incredible. Let's climb a bit more because it's not working well for me. My approach with the new plane seems to be faulty in some way. Probably I'm flying too low. Climbing. Well, the strange situations of life. They get offended because you leave their service. They almost told me to leave the service when I asked them. She said, it is for you to decide. If you want the technology, we cannot offer it. Okay, speaking about fiber to the home, by the way, nothing too exceptional, huh? And you waste my time by calling me, even. Incredible. Sometimes. Okay, target's over there. I will get a kill eventually. I won't count the last one, The last one was because of the phone call. That's a BF. No, it's not a BF. Okay. Let's try to achieve something on this server. If I leave now without a single kill, it will look horrible. Let's try to achieve at least one kill. Should stay high and wait for my moment, I think. I'm using a wrong approach. I'm still playing like it is War Thunder. No, you have to be more careful here. Even on the quick action server. And also check IL-6. Okay. Okay. Well, padlocking tells me that an enemy is below. Let's try to take advantage of it, but I won't dive for it outright. It didn't work well. I'll aim better this time. And he spotted me and he's climbing. This is good, in theory. He will end up losing a lot of energy to do that. And probably be unable to catch me. Yeah, that's what is happening right here. And now, well, now he's almost catching me, so I best... what the fuck? He did have the power to do it. And well, I'm dead again. I don't know what to tell you. It's not working. It's not working for me today. Another attempt. Then we do something else, I guess. I don't know. I didn't expect him to climb like that. What kind of plane was that? It wasn't the normal. It was probably one of the more advanced PFs. This is terrible. Not even one kill. At this point, usually I have like 3, 4. I guess more skilled people are playing on Berloga now, or perhaps it's the fact that there are so many. I'm not used to it. Usually when I come to this server it's 1-to-1 fights, and this is what I instinctively expect, but still I'm losing even 1-to-1 fights. It's Russian. Russia. Triangular wings means Russian. Let's turn around. Ah, Padlock is finding something. Okay. Here he is. The fact is, they're also using Padlock. And that's the reason they managed to find me so easily. This isn't a fully realistic server. It changes everything. The fact that you can know the position of the enemy instantly. It's a different approach. 100%. I'll do what the other guy did to me earlier. I'll try to climb steeply. I guess it can work sometimes. Seems that I'm chasing him well. Wait, shooting. Don't shoot yet. Don't shoot yet. Don't shoot yet. In any case, I'm gaining. Where can he go? Okay, he spotted me. Now shoot. I hit him. Easy now. Don't black out. How can he turn that way? Should black out. Increase the speed, don't black out. Lower the flaps a bit. Yeah, they help. Raise the flaps again. You see, Russian planes have combat flaps unlike War Thunder. Now, what the heck is that meant to represent? That you only have 2 stages of the flap with the Russian planes, combat or landing. No, I mean, it's up or landing. Yeah, that's it. The only 2. Or maybe takeoff and then landing, but you don't have combat flaps. You can lower the flaps however much you please, of course. Okay, this is the typical chase to the deck it devolves into when you can kill him outright. This is a kill that should be mine, yeah. Look at this guy. Well, there's plenty of skilled people today. Indeed there are. Look at him. Yeah, did I crash into him? A bit. But I actually destroyed him, torn him in half. He will count for a kill, right? I hope. I turned him in half with my propeller. He was amazingly good. I think he must be the guy that killed me at least once or twice. It's like being in the same box with an angry bear. My god, the way he evaded. It was amazing. That was a very, very good pilot. So that's the problem. The level of skill of the people I'm meeting here. It's not like you cannot learn from it. Huh? Ah, the flaps are of the type. On the LA5 FN, you have the flaps are underneath the wings. My favorite type is someone diving for me right now. Yeah, well, I'm already dead, man. Ah, no, he's a friend. Ooh, I overturned the plane for looking at him. Did he count for a kill in the end? No, I only have 4 deaths now. He will count for a kill in my mind. One last ditch attempt. If I get a clean kill, I stay. Otherwise, we go. I got an assist though, at least. He will count for an assist. And keeping the LA5 FN. Hey Nix, I've been having a difficult 5 minutes here. I'm on the Berloga server, but there's a very skilled guy that I think is killing me again and again. Or maybe it's a friend of his, I don't know. They're both skilled if there are 2 of them in any case. There's very skilled people. You should have seen the last duel. I was chasing him for a while. I was sure I would kill him. But in the end he managed to force a draw. Meaning that I crashed into him. Actually he had the worst of it. But still he didn't count for a kill. Yeah, you know how this server is. It's quick action. You have no track to the objective. You just fight. And also padlock is activated, meaning that you always know where the enemy is. And this is a bit of a turn off for me as well. But I wanted to fly the LA5 FN, that's the thing. I just bought it, I wanted to fly it. And this was the more easy way to do it. Let's try to chase the guy again. I think it's still him. By the way he flies, it must have been the same guy at least once or twice. Here it is. I'll try again. He knows where I am, of course, because he's using the padlock, just like me. This makes the combat much harder. You cannot surprise anyone here. Okay, there's a big dogfight here. Let's chase him instead. No, that's Russia. That's whatever it is. I don't know. Padlocking is our friend. That's an enemy, okay. No, man, you aren't. This seems good. Seems good. Let's hope you bring me good luck, Nix. I've been having a difficult 5 minutes. Don't black out. Lower the flaps. Ooh! You just had to get a kill, eh? Well, at least I should have got... Oh shit, structural breakup. What happened? Did I get the kill? Or at least the assist, what the heck? Yeah, in fact I have 4 points now. But I think I broke the plane. What happened? It's not broken. Why is it doing this? It says structural breakup. Ah, the tail. Okay, the top of the tail broke. I don't know if why... I think the friend crashed into me to get the kill, honestly. Yeah? This is how it felt. I'm not sure. But he passed right above me, and I think he broke my tail. That's how it felt. Let's try again. This was my kill in any case. It just had to butt in like that. Okay. Yeah, you're right, man. It's actually very useful for that. I've been learning a bit about the performance characteristics of this plane. Still not having much luck with it. But I'm improving. I have 5 points, actually. Yeah, there's a guy with 80 points on the other team. I guess that's the guy that's been killing me again and again. There's a very skilled pilot. And there's also few people on the other side. But that doesn't necessarily matter, because there are several fronts on the Berloga server, and the others might be spread in between the 2 different ones. Okay, the enemy has spawned, as you can see, because it tells you, and even the direction is okay above the lake now. It's being shot at. One is there. The one that's already damaged is tempting, to tell you the truth. Let's stay high for the moment. I don't want to dive straight for the enemy and see it end up like usual. Okay, I don't see it absolutely, but padlocking tells me that he is... okay, I see the contrail. Oh, he's actually smoking. Okay, that's the enemy. Yes, our juicy BF. Maximum speed. I don't know about the other one. Keep high, keep high. Don't do it. Don't go down, it will end like usual. That's friendly, I think. No, friendly, my ass. That's an enemy. No. Wow. That's enemy. Okay, good. Accelerate. I think he might fall. No, he recovered. What the hell? Is everyone amazing on this server? What is this? How could he recover from that spin? That's a BF, right? Yeah. Look at him, all thin like an angry wasp. Woo! Did they get the kill? Did they get a kill? Something? Nothing. What the hell? It doesn't look good. Reverse stall roll. Okay, the engine gave out. Well, I'm not achieving much here. Since the level of skill today is a bit too high for me. I did get some points, mostly for an assist and a possible kill, but I invested left and right. Let's go back to a normal server. I will do another sortie on Wings of Liberty. Yeah, I have the time to dogfight. 83, last spot. From the highest enemy, yeah, probably. Shall we go to Combat Box instead? Let's go to Combat Box, it's a different experience. You will have the newer planes as well, probably LA5 FN. And probably they will also have the Discord, but for the time I'm still playing, it won't make much difference. No, but there's only a guy there. The same he's been up to now. Madoff VR, that's a VR player, look at that. AFK though. And fly inverted. But he's on the axis side. Allies is empty. No one communicates in this game. From that point of view, War Thunder is much better. People tend to communicate there. Squad operations in general go smoother in that game because you can call your location and all that. It's not a bad thing from the point of view of a game. Loading. It was fun, to tell you the truth. That kind of the gameplay can be fun, but when you keep losing and losing, well, it turns you off a bit. 80 points, that guy. My god. He was winning every single combat in practice. Come on. Oh. Combat box it is. Combat box has no navigational aid. You have to find your position. Ah, we have the Americans and British here. Shall we go Tempest then? There are no Russians. Okay, it's Bodenplatte. But it's inverted. Shouldn't we be going west? Cajun refused to give enduring team voice chat. What a shame indeed. Well, among these, it's either Tempest or Mustang, but I fly the Mustang all the time in War Thunder. So Tempest it is. I spawn here. Enduring sim. Ah, that's what you mean. Okay. Engine will boost, why not? And bring the bombs, what the hell, maybe we'll get to use them. 100 pounds. The big bombs, if I have to bring the bombs, I bring the big one, no? Okay, through navigation here, navigation by side. This doesn't have a mixture. No, it has it. Oh, nice livery right there. It's carrying something underneath. What is that? A single bomb in the set? Ah no, I see just the radiator. But remember if the Tempest... Yeah, it has an RPM controller. And brake is achieved with the lever. Okay. Pumping fuel. Come on, it should start. Priming cylinders. The flaps here are like the LA5 FM. You don't see them, they're underneath the wings. Okay, start moving already, yeah. And maybe turn the right direction. I just put the RPM on 100% and control the plane with the throttle. It's more convenient, I think. I want to talk about comms. Yeah, I have it. I played the entire Battlefield series. It used to be a favorite of mine. What is the actual language? Absolutely know it. Probably the most advanced game for it, contextual communication. I don't know if you played the new Battle Royale. What's the name of it? Apex Legends. Yeah. It has a very advanced system of chat communication. So you can tag teams, places, people, and it always says correctly what you probably mean. And it's very useful, and people use it a lot actually. And for that kind of gaming, it's essential. Oh, watch out. I'm heading right for the trees. That's the runway. We will eventually get there, trust me. Yeah. Having so little problems with the unfamiliar plane. So you can tell me about it, Nix. I'm listening. Okay, yes, the runway. Okay. It requires a certain degree of concentration. It's not the easiest thing to taxi in this game. Combat mode of the engine. More. 87%. Okay, we are there, B77 BSP, I think. We head east until I have to mirage the city over there with a red objective. We should be able to understand its location. So I head east. I'm now heading slightly north. It's good. I will find myself... No, but I want to turn right as soon as possible, because I will use the first city as reference. There is one very close by. I also should zoom more the map. Oh, I have a photo here as well. Is every pilot in this game actually engaged with another military lady? She's in uniform as well. Okay, turn east. Straight east. Big city over there. Okay. I'm in combat mode though. Reduce RPM. Okay, continuous mode. I never had the reason to engage the radiator of this plane. It seems that it's not often needed. Maybe only for extreme sustained combat operations. Yeah, let's stabilize it. Ah, this doesn't have the... No, but it does it. Auto level on, so I can zoom the map 1 sec. This is Tilburg. We're going to... Well, I would like to point at Eindhoven already, so I'll turn a bit to the right after the city. Let's keep climbing. You have to do real navigation here. The direction, it should be like this. If I look at the compass, the only aid you have in the HUD, I'm going 127, it should bring me to Eindhoven. And I climb more. The sun in our eyes isn't going to help. We carry the bombs, huh? I would like to unleash it on the Dern anti-air. Volker looks clear. Volker, huh? Where is Volker? I don't know the German geography. Let's start looking for contacts of any kind, really. They would be probably friendly, but still. The location of the city is essential in this map, because you don't have the coast, any big reference points. You basically only can look at cities. When you enter a match, okay, about Battlefield 2, you can create a squad, invite anyone in the team to join your wing. The squad leader, creator of the squad, can kick an unwanted player, lock the squad. This way we promote squad wings team play. You're speaking still about planes, because of course the game has planes, but to me it always seemed like a secondary aspect of it. Never flown the planes of Battlefield too much. I used to be mostly infantry or tank role. But I guess it's an important dynamic when you're assembling a team that has to do something specific, like piloting... I feel dirty flying the Tempest. Like flying planes, you're gonna need skilled people, so it stands to reason that you can kick them if they don't perform at their best. I haven't played Battlefield much lately. I even bought the last one, which was Battlefield 5. It's got very good graphic, but according to some, and I tend to agree, its depiction of World War II is a bit boring. It almost looks like they wanted to tell a different history of World War II by showing battles that are not very well known, but that in turn has made it a bit vague. Also in the historic reconstruction it's not extremely accurate, because to go for these strange unknown conflicts within the big outset of the war, you would have to be extremely precise in the detail, in the final details, and they went a bit the fantasy route. They probably wanted some of the Fortnite audience and Call of Duty audience, that's the truth. So the skins are a bit wrong, the weapons are a bit off, it hasn't got a really World War II feeling, so to say. Still a good game. From the point of view of the gameplay, probably it's one of the better ones. And also it's got excellent 1 graphic and 2 sound design. But then lately I started to play only VR, so it's passed to the... Maybe you know, I hated Battlefield 5, yeah, you're telling me more or less. Hey, that concept of Battlefield 4 and doing a war tunnel, it's interesting idea. So you hated it even? No, I wouldn't say it so strongly. To me it felt like a good game. It just didn't feel like a good World War II game, so maybe that's what you disliked. There's a bit of fantasy at work there. I think I lost sight of the city. So there's a big river running. By the way it's running, it's actually a channel. It's the one. No, this is the natural river. Okay, Elmond should be to my right. I flew southeast. That's the river. Where does it cross? The channel? Hey, good question. That's a natural river, not the channel. You can tell very easily. And that city, by the shape of it, is it possible that I'm passing to the right of Eindhoven? Because it looks very much like it. Eindhoven has a channel passing through. Well, by the ugly textures that I'm seeing now, it's not the easiest thing to see. But it's got a river below, meaning to the south of it. No, that's Vegel, I think. So Vegel is clear, like that guy said. It goes like this. It's not Vegel. I saw Tilburg and went like so. It's Eindhoven. It's Eindhoven, let's turn straight east. A bit of course, but not much. I'll turn toward the city and proceed east. There should be an airfield here, the friendly front line objective. I dislike to see Japanese soldier running around with barrel gun. Ah, that's also true. It's ugly, yeah, you can get whatever side weapons you want. That was the most annoying thing. And the amount of women on the front is unrealistic, completely. And also the fact that Germany has many black soldiers, no? I mean, dark-skinned soldiers. It seems a bit strange, considering it was supposed to be Nazi Germany and all, to see so many dark-skinned soldiers. Okay, no, that's Eindhoven. I'm not sure now. No, it's a strange game. It's got its qualities. The actual gunplay of it and the minute-to-minute gameplay, in my opinion, is good. True that. Okay, that's Elmond. Past of Elmond, we have the Deurne anti-air. Well, let's start looking for enemy planes, because it's highly likely we might meet them. It's not an empty server today, actually it's got many people, but this is an even bigger map than the one on Wings of Liberty. So it's not the easiest thing to find other guys. Okay, that's the city with the target over there, already we can see it. Not getting lost anymore. Navigation is cool in this game. Some big river over there. When you don't have your location, I mean. But to fly alone is always a bit pointless, that's the thing. I put the game on today because I was hoping someone would join. To play alone is always a bit boring. Probably tomorrow I'm going to do some easier games. To play this yes in the morning and this in the afternoon is a bit... Oh god, I'm very overburdened right now. I still enjoy these games immensely, but while streaming you tend to feel some more pressure. For as much as you can try to take it lightly, you want to perform better, and for such games it doesn't always depend on you. This morning I also encountered some bugs with this yes that made it even harder. So tomorrow probably it's either War Thunder if Nick plays, or I'll go to Elite Dangerous. Games that I know better. Okay, the target is, according to the map, in front of the city. The horn anti-air, in between the woods. Japanese women absolutely never involved in direct confrontation in any combat. It was a taboo for the Japanese. Ah, that's true. In that time it was. Historically, not necessarily. Women fought at the time of the samurai, but of course, at the time of World War II, I've never seen a Japanese soldier of the female persuasion at all. Okay, let me see this anti-air, whatever. Everything is clear, I don't see any enemy. Should be an airfield in front of the city as well. I guess we'll find the anti-air once they start shooting me. That will be the easiest way to find them, no? Oh, stupid level of the tail. What's you doing? Don't make the city disappear. Okay, that's the airfield in front of the... yeah, Elmond. And the old anti-air should be from the airfield in between that and the city. Predictably invisible. Let's try to keep ourselves a bit away from it. It is supposed after all to be anti-air. A strange sex. So what is that? What's that? Is my map wrong? I think I'm overflying the anti-air, as stupid as it might sound, and yet they don't fire me. Yeah, that's the river you can see to the right. Even the bridge is mapped. I'm absolutely in the correct place. Let's overfly the city itself at this point. No, I'm very visible for the enemy, which isn't good either. Should be there. Exactly there. Ah, no. I'm not in the wrong place. I'm sure this is the correct city, but there is no target. A bug. Another. Yeah, here are the woods in front of which it should be. In between the woods and the city. Where? Stupid game as well. Where? Doko desu ka? Speaking some Japanese just because. There's no target here. Which is the closest second one? Straight south, weird anti-air. Let's go there. It'll take some time. What can you do? This is strange though. Makes no sense. I'll try to write it in chat while heading south. Let's see if someone had the same experience. I'll first point at weird door, like so. Auto lever. Let's try to write for a light. No, wait, what's the name of the place? The urn. Where is it? No! No! I'm wounded! Shit, shit. Just like before. Drop the bombs. Okay, no bombs there. We gotta try and fight. No, but the navigation went well. It was supposed to be there. And then they spot you and then this happens. And I'm dead. It should disappear from the map if you destroyed it. It should disappear. I'm dead in any case. What can I do? The engine is already damaged. Yeah. And I'm dead. No way to control. What happened? Why no way to control? I probably destroyed the tail. Whoa! And the enemy did. You saw the plane by now. Without wingman, it's often like this. Without wingman, it's often like this. You need someone to play this game. I expected people to join. Unfortunately, today it wasn't meant to be. Final combat scenario of the quick nature, because I still have some 10 minutes left. Let's do it. Let's try to get a song kill at the end at least. I'll go on the other side, however, not where the ace is, if he's still playing on that side, but probably is, because the sides are divided by aircraft. I shouldn't have insisted after the first time, because I wanted to play the LA5, but he will be still there, and I will go the other side now. Loading, yeah, and fly the Mustang, I guess, if I go that side. No, I was on the side of the Mustang, then Dogfight East is where I'm going. I don't know, Dogfight East has the LA5, so this side. And let's go with the Tempest. I was planning to use it, let's use it. Yeah, Tempest. Ready to see a target. Give me a kill. One kill is all I ask. Doesn't look like an enemy. That looks like an enemy. That looks like an enemy. There's plenty, yeah. It's a full server, of course. Let's go straight for him. This should work. I saw the wheel come off. If the objective was to destroy the wheel, it's completed. And already another guy is boom and zooming me, because there's like 1,003 square meters. I think that guy, yeah, is going down. So I did get a kill. Let's try to get another. I'm the terror of the skies. Yeah, this time I seem to be on a good streak, because this is also absolutely hittable. And I did. Well, but as you see, it's luck, no? Just like before it was lack of it, now it's just presence of luck, because when you have like 30 people in the space of of 3 kilometers, it's going to be mostly luck. Am I at maximum RPM? The Tempest should be faster. No. Yes. Well, okay. I'll get him, I guess. Should be able to get it. Okay, Nix, good. You will bring me the luck I need. Okay. And well, I want to make it really spectacular. Be torn in half. Well, okay, so 2 kills in a row. Yeah, let's keep going. Climb. Maybe I should have gone with the Tempest from the beginning. Thank you, Nix. It's already damaged. Yeah, I like it. No. Wasn't achievable. Was that another German? Probably. You see me padlocking constantly, but in the end, what can you do? This is the entire point of the server. Everyone is using padlock 100% of the time. You cannot not do it. What the fuck? Okay, that's another Tempest, I think. Chasing a German. Well, that's his. And I have one in front. Ah, this is a truly busy air combat situation. That's German, right, Nix? I hope it is, because I'm a shooting now. Right now. Hispanoing away. Oh, there's one behind. There's one behind. I will keep chasing. That's the spirit of the dog death matching server, dog fighting that. No, okay, no. Ah! Okay. No, that one. Is that an enemy? Is that an enemy? Ooh! I am one-handed. I am all armored, one-armored. Yeah! Look at me spinning! Yeah! Jump away, jump away! I wish I knew how to jump off the airplane. I tried to do it like in War Thunder, but apparently it isn't that. Alt eject, CTRL eject, shift eject. How the fuck do I jump? Oh, CTRL, alt eject. Well, take your time, it's not like you're... He was ejecting, maybe eventually he would have. Finish spectate. And go for it again. At the time... Okay, 53. Go for it again. No, was this side? What else can I pick here? Spitfire Mark 9. Let's do it with the Spitfire Mark 9. He opened the canopy, but it was too late. Ooh. Okay, let's push this Spitfire to the limit already. It's on a Spitfire, right? Ooh! Why is this marked as an enemy? Because it is. I think. That was another Spitfire, excuse me. Why was it marked as an enemy? In fact it no longer is. Good thing I didn't trust padlocking blindly. Okay, tells me an enemy is there. Shall we do the... No, it's fine the other way. Wait. Then it's a good opportunity if he doesn't know I'm here. What's that? Focke-Wulf? Oh, it was marked as an enemy. I think it's a Focke-Wulf. Yeah. Ooh, the whistling! I love the whistling. Ooh, watch out. The Spitfire really is nervous. But they came at an angle. What's he doing? Like sleeping? Are you sleeping on the controls, man? Well, okay, good stuff. Well, you need a very soft hand with the Spitfire. Not the easiest thing to pilot. Oh, don't crash into him. I think it's going down, to be honest. Yeah, I think it is. It's not even padlocked. Yeah. So well, in the end I did manage to get my kills. I did make some kills. At least it wasn't a wasted stream. No, but the one I'll remember from today's stream is certainly the first one. The only one I managed to achieve on the Wings of Liberty server after a true duel. Sorta. The problem is that when you go to the big server, often it happens that you are gang I don't want to say the bad word. You are surrounded by so many people that collaborate, because there are many tiny groups. It's a bit of the dynamic Nix was speaking about in Battlefield 2. It's not within the game, but it's like it was within the game. It's organized, self-organized and self-managed by players. Each one is playing with his friends, with his tiny group of friends, and they fly this wing of 2-3 people that collaborate one to another. If you go alone, you will be outgunned. It's like playing Battle Royale, duos or squad, but you're alone. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. You need someone else that plays with you to do that kind of gameplay. Otherwise, you should probably play single player. That's a Spitfire and chasing. Probably next time I stream, if I'm alone, I'll go to single player. No, if I have a wingman, we play like this. If today we had a wingman, it probably would have been an excellent session. I still felt not that bad in the end. It had its moments, This is one of the best moments. Let's do it. Let's do it. No. You're not escaping. What's he shooting at? Venting his frustration, maybe. No, blacked out. Have I blacked out all the way to the ground? No. No. But unfortunately he escaped me. Now I don't know what the heck I'm chasing actually, but let's chase it. Why not? Is that German? No. No, but I'm climbing like an idiot. Best not do that. Ooh, look at the time. Well, I see no targets that are in range. I might as well stop now. I would have to stop like in the next 50 seconds otherwise. Gangbang. Yeah. You get gangbanged. That's the thing, Nix. So guys, I really got a run. I wasn't watching the time. I got a run, I'm sorry. And as I said, not that bad of a session in the end. With wingmates, it would have been better. Nix, buy this blaster game. It's $5. If we could fly together in this game, we would be the gangbangers. I should make a commercial out of it. BoS Sturmovik, be the gangbang. Be the gangbanging that you want to see in the world. Change the world for the better. Gangbang with the others. Maybe I'm overdoing it. Yeah, I might be doing just that. So as I said, let's get back to the green world 1 minute. Green world is not coming. Yeah, now it's the purple world. Wow. Wow, Nix, watch that. I'm all purple now. See you tomorrow morning. Let me know, Nix, if you play War Thunder, because I absolutely, look at my hand, want to be with you. And to everyone else watching to the end, thank you for joining me. If Nix doesn't play War Thunder, it will be Elite Dangerous, so maybe a bit of a surprise. Ciao from Italy. See you tomorrow if you want to be with me. It will be my pleasure.